Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D, about to react to this album. Preach vid is titled Will Smith Slap Chris Rock for this. Okay, so they are talking about Jada. I guess she has continued to make comments about Will Smith and their relationship. Oh, is this what Omizi was talking about in his vid yesterday? I think it is. Okay, let's get more details and see what Jada is saying now. Let's watch.
This is a really complex moment. We come to the table and Will's not ready. He's not ready. And he's kind of backtracking. And he's going through this motion. And I'm like, So I'm like, well, I'm going to have to speak my truth.
Oh, my God, my truth.
But I'm also going to protect you.
Oh, my God.
I appreciate you, Queen.
So if I got to look like the adulterous wife.
What's true? Okay, she's saying something. Well, what's wrong?
Not read between the lines. They've been doing a lot lately. It's been a lot. It's been a lot.
What she's saying?
Oh, the my truth part. When every time someone says my truth, I'm like, oh my God, this motherfucker's trying to twist something. Think what you feel, okay? The my truth, the wording of the my truth, it feels like my truth.
Now, would you say this is
manipulation?
Yes? I don't know. You tell me.
No, it's her truth.
All right. Her nipples gotta be crazy.
So, and that wasn't the case.
What the fuck? No way, her nipples gotta be crazy?
Something about girls, I just assume they got crazy nipples.
You know what the difference is? They've started streaming a lot lately. I don't think they used to stream, or at least not as much. But yeah, they've changed a bit since they've been streaming a lot. It's like they're getting delirious almost. Or maybe they're trying to be more entertaining. I'm not sure, but I've definitely noticed a shift in them. I don't want to say if it's for the better or worse. That's up to y'all to decide. But there is a shift. If you know, you know. Like, and I feel like maybe within the past few months.
Ears tattooed or they're just growing out differently. I like it weird, so what am I going to tell you? Let me just keep playing.
But I wanted him to be okay. Now, also in that moment, two things. As I'm moving forward, I'm also moving backwards. Because of what I realized at that moment.
That's the other bar. As I'm moving forward, I'm also moving backwards. I spin around the block. Don't want.
You know what I also know? This is no shade. You know, y'all know I've reacted to them a lot and I do like them overall, but there is a shift, and I have noticed in some of these videos they be taking like shots. It's like, oh, these niggas getting drunk? Is that the shift? Is it liquor?
No. I spin around the block. I tell a man hot. Y'all know me. I've been around. All right, shout out to Jada. I'm not gonna lie, the moment she said, I'm moving forward as I'm moving backward, I'm not gonna lie, in my head I'm like,
and people are like, like she said, like you understood what she said. I don't, like every time I'm gonna hear I'm gonna assume someone didn't understand what the fuck she was talking about.
Shout out to Jada.
I hadn't quite learned how to love myself and not leave Will on the side of the road. That's right. And I hadn't learned how to love Will and not leave myself on the side of the road.
Because the car is still rolling. Who's driving?
That is real.
Both on the side of the road.
What she's saying is real. I hear a lot of women have this same sentiment that, you know, either they are giving 100% of themselves to their husband and their, you know, kids, and they're neglecting themselves completely, which is usually the case. So I don't want to say it's either that or whatever, but she's saying that, you know, when she wasn't doing that, then she was just being selfish and only worrying about her own needs. So she didn't, you know, she was having an issue or having troubles finding that middle ground, which is real. I know people hate Jada and they always, you know, want to dogpile on her, but I feel like that's a real struggle with women who are married with kids.
You didn't hear all the people going, I just thought it was funny because I could just imagine a bunch of girls like...
When most of the women lean towards neglecting themselves and putting their husband and their kids first.
Preach, bitch. I neglect my husband too. I be cheating. It's just a funny thing to listen to somebody make excuses for their behavior. Girl, you don't know how often I let my husband get embarrassed publicly.
And I think it's also interesting how people completely ignore, Will and his dirt just because it's not on Front Street. So I guess that makes it okay. Because look at what she said at the beginning. She said that she was okay with getting backlash. She wanted to protect him. So it's kind of like, okay, sure, y'all dogpile on me because... And this is her own fault, to be honest, though, because she's putting the shit out there. At least he's keeping his dirt behind the scenes. We don't know about it. She's a little too public with her bullshit. But, yeah, I think that it's very reasonable to assume that he also has his shit going on. He probably got side bitches and all type of shit. Especially how Will was, when he was at his peak, his prime. I'm sure he was... doing some things, so I think it's really interesting that people only focus on Jada, but like I said, I guess it's understandable because she's the main one who's always, exposing their shit online. It's like, girl, shut up.
For the world to, for my podcast, the way I'm gonna click farm off my husband looking stupid because I cheat on someone 20 younger than him. That's the sound I was making while I was choking on that 20-year-old dick.
Oh my God, they drunk. Ain't no fucking
The
way.
crowd fucking hyping her up. I get it. She's Jada. She's cool. But you guys are the wrong thing.
I think for real. Now there's a switch that happened. Like she's feeding off the
Oh yeah.
She's feeding us.
She thinks she's a pastor.
Yeah.
In that moment, because I felt so bad that he was in this situation, I decided I'm going to love you, Will, and I'm going to leave myself at the side of the road.
And let that car drive by itself. Tesla.
And I wouldn't have known that was an aspect that I needed to heal.
You needed to heal. Man, you threw this motherfucker under the bus for your podcast, and you think you did something so gracious and so self-sacrificing that you should not do that. That you were wronged, that you are the hurt.
They kind of slurring a little bit. Am I tripping? Let me know if I'm tripping. These niggas is a little turn.
Party. After you threw him under the bus, you're like, no. Not only was I not wrong towards him, I was wrong towards myself. How dare I make myself look stupid?
Bro.
Oh my God.
You're all wrong.
Oh my.
She didn't throw him under the bus. She threw under the bus, she moved forward and backward on this nigga.
She was driving that bus. She hit that reverse on him. But she hit that Aaliyah. Back and forth.
Yeah, I was drunk. Every video too, he got a song.
And I needed people to know. First, I wasn't going to be emotionally blackmailed. I was like, hold up. I'm gonna put myself out there.
I'm gonna put myself out there to protect him, but he gonna look like a chump.
I will say she's behaving like a big old Jezebel, but she looking fly. That outfit is crazy. Them shoes and them pants and that hole and the hair. I'm gonna give it to her. She on 10 today.
You gonna give it to her? You probably could.
I don't know. As soon as I see someone bald, I just think of you. So pause.
And on top of it, I want Will out. I don't want him part of this. Okay, I'm the bad guy. I'm the worst. Great. Let's be done with it.
Right.
I wanted it done.
Okay.
You got your answer. I'm the adulterous wife. Let's be done.
She's saying like she owned it. Do you guys remember that interview? There's literally a whole time.
I got it.
Entanglement. We're honest. Entanglement. We're honest. She's doing this revisionist history like she owned it. She never said those words. She never owned everything. What she said, she had an entanglement. Which is an affair with a man who was going through something so difficult at the time. He ended up living with them because of her son, and she started banging him. Isn't he gay now? And why do I say that?
This man is
I'm
fine,
sure that this guy at the time had like a substance abuse problem. So I want y'all to just think, like, we're laughing. Here's a drug-addicted person with a lot of issues who you meet through your son. And through a tough time, stays with y'all. You end up having an affair with him, cheating on your husband, awkward emotional situation. You put him through a lot of emotional stress because this shit gets put on blast. Dude turns out to be gay later. I just want y'all to think that this is a troubled individual and she didn't hesitate to get in them drawers. Not only is she a fucking cheat on her husband, but think about a substance abusing person living in your house, basically a recovering junkie, whatever the fuck he is, and she fucking him. She's really fucking bizarre. Think about that age difference.
How old was he?
At the time, they have at least a minimum 15 years difference. She's from Tupac's era, so I know she's old.
August is 33.
Yeah, this happened 7 or 8 years ago, so he would have been in his early to mid-20s. 54. I told you. That means when he was in his early to mid-20s, on drugs...
That's 21 years, by the way.
It's not 15, so it's all
worse. Ain't no way that y'all would have seen a man do this to the friend of his daughter, and you wouldn't call him a groomer. Ain't no way. I don't care if he's been 22. She's getting so much pass.
The guy was recovering from substance abuse.
Yeah, she was wrong for that. I'm not minimizing that whatsoever. I'm speaking of her dynamic with Will, okay, exclusively. That was fucked, what she was doing. And I think August was like her son's friend or something as well. And then he's pictured with Will and they like are hugged up. It is a very weird situation. I don't know what the fuck they got going on in that house. But yeah, I'm just saying that people tend to focus on Jada or whatever the case in her bullshit, because she puts it out there, so I mean it is on her. I'm not saying that she shouldn't face backlash because you put it out there.
I had to learn. That was a big learning moment for me. I wouldn't have been able to see that aspect of myself that needed to learn that I could love myself and love others.
So it says Jada Pinkett Smith says she admitted to being unfaithful to Will Smith to protect his ego, explaining she could have kept it to herself but chose to be honest to protect their family and put her own happiness aside to support him. Girl, what? It's a word salad.
Apparently she can also love a drug addict who's half her age. She can love a lot of things.
How is that
you could be passed down the side of the road. She think you're cute enough and unconscious. She might love you then too. She a freak.
Which why this book was so important too, because I'm not leaving nobody on the side of the road. You know,
Yeah, that does get
myself for once, right?
Girl, I'm not reading your bald head book.
For once, I'm not going to leave myself the way I left myself during that whole ordeal. Think about her being the fucking predator who cheated on her husband and fucked this 20-year-old young guy, drug addicted, all this stuff that she had a lot of influence over. Think about that.
The 20-year-old, okay, now y'all are extra as hell now. If he's 33 now and you're saying that this happened, like how many years ago was that? They said that was 7 years ago. So, okay, he was 26. And I'm not saying that makes it any better, but let's stop with he was 20 years old. He was a kid. He was 26. All right, let's stop. She's a predator. You can call her a predator because if that's the case, what they're saying is true. I don't know the details, but if they're saying that he came to their home, because he didn't have nowhere to go and he was a drug addict, then sure, you can be like, she preyed on him at his moment of weakness. But let's stop acting like he was a child. He was 26 years old. Please stop.
Think about the fact that years later, with reflection, with time, she writing a book, making money off of it, and she says she's the victim. Hey, yo. So someone in the chat said maybe Will wasn't hitting it good enough. I'm gonna tell y'all, there's no amount of good sex you can do to fix a woman like this. She got problems. She really got some serious nasty problems.
When people do something like that, don't see. When people act in that way, it's not necessarily the other person's fault. They have their own problem. Their own shit they're going through.
I don't know. I just think we have such strong opinions about them and their relationship when we only have one side. We only see her dirt. And once again, that is her fault because she's putting it out there. So I totally understand why people dogpile on her, but I think it is very interesting that people just don't mention what's going on with Will at all. When I feel like for many, many years, it was, rumored that they were like swingers and Will was like, having gay lovers on the side and all type of stuff. But because she's come forward and been like, well, this is what I've been doing and this is what happened with August, I feel like people just kind of focus on that and they just forgot what the rumors were about Will. But I just think it's very interesting because I'm like, I'm sure something's up with him as well. that was my thought process. But yeah, I mean, she does get dragged, and rightfully so, because she tells way too much of their business. Like, girl, people don't need to know this, and y'all have so much money. Like, you don't need to do this. You don't need to sell a book. You didn't need a fucking podcast. Like, y'all were very well off, still are very well off. So I thought it was very strange for her to pimp out her life and to expose all of this, to just tarnish their image like this. So I definitely understand the backlash. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I just think it's interesting that people are like, oh, Jada's a big bad wolf. Oh, poor Will Smith. She's the wolf. Poor Will. He's so innocent, delicate. Let's protect him at all costs. Like, I just think it's interesting. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about all this though, and y'all let me know what y'all think about Abner and Preach. What's going on with them? Well, yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.